Ladies and gentlemen, continuing with section 6.4, which is complex fractions, the first thing we need to do in this complex fraction, c minus 6 is virtually already factored. C squared minus 36 is really c minus 6 times c plus 6. Now the reason I did that, the reason I factored this first, is because remember the first step in working with a complex fraction is to find the LCD of all the denominators involved. Well, when something is in factored form, it's very hard to tell what an LCD is going to be when you compare it to other things if you don't factor it. So factoring is always the first step. Now, once we've factored, we can see that the LCD has two things in it. It has c minus 6 and it has c plus 6. So bam, I multiply the top by c minus 6, c plus 6, and what I do to the top, bam, I also do to the bottom. So we multiply numerator and denominator by the same thing. In the numerator, the c minus 6's cancel, leaving me with c plus 6. And in the denominator, the algebraic parts cancel out, just leaving me with a 6. And that is my final answer. Be very careful not to fall in an old algebra trap. I have some of my students that at this point would say, oh, cancel out these 6's. Let's be careful with that. This is not a 6 up here as a factor. It's part of a sum. Another way of saying it, c plus 6 is one entire factor and you can't cancel it in parts. When there's a plus or a minus, it either all comes or it all stays. You can't break it up like that. So there's a huge difference between c plus 6 and c times 6 when it comes to canceling. Okay.